chapter and I'm on a new chapter. Part 3 is what I'm working on right now. So I will not be put into this box. That's why I showed y'all the faceography. I showed you the graphography and everything else that is me, because, oh, we're going to stick you right here. Michelangelo got to do all these different amazing things and everybody thought he was great. But Dr. Don is supposed to sit here in this little box to make everybody comfortable based upon confirmation and conformity bias. And I'm not going to do that. And I'm telling you, once you become a complete full-fledged real leader, you're not going to want to do it too. And either. And what happens is you can do that if you're focused on annual. But if you're focused on daily, you get bored really quick. You get just like, are we doing this again? Oh, we're doing this again. You start 365 and stuff, you're going to find out real quick, yeah, I can't keep doing that for 365 consecutive days, year after year after year after year. But if it's sporadic and it's seasonal and it's traditional and it's annual, then it feels different. Just do it daily. And it don't change. If you got to eat oatmeal every day, 3 times a day for 365 days, you're going to be like, look, don't give me no more damn oatmeal. Not 3 times a day. I scarf it down in the morning and call it a day, but there is no way that that's going to happen. So I'm showing you that in order for you to become your best, in order for you to have this complete existence, growing forward, challenging yourself gives you the opportunity to explore things that you would have never accomplished. You would have never thought to do. We went to Star Nursery and I had been there. We've driven past it. I'm just not a planter. It's not something I want to do, but it was a great experience. It was calm and peaceful in there, and they gave us a tomato plant. So, hey, there you go. It was a good experience. I've been in the not the tractor store, but Harbor Freight. Had never been in there before. I had gone to the Bass Pro Shop because I lived in Tennessee, but when I went back with Nola, she was just like, oh my God, they have this, they have that, and they have this. So it's all these different experiences that you can have when you don't live this cubicleized, zip code-itis, box frame mindset, comfort zoneist. You don't have to do that. With that being said, go ahead and go to the social media tab on the website. And this time you're going to go all the way down to the bottom. And it's the third one from the bottom. It's Letters from Louise. And as you get to it, so you're going social media page, Letters from Louise at the bottom, third one up. I've told the story before, but now it'll make more sense. I hated poetry. Was in school, hated it, didn't want to hear it. My sister loved Nikki Giovanni and all these other people. I'm like, Maya Angelou, and I know how the Cage Bird sings, and I had to read it, and I was like, oh, I hate this shit. I hate it. Finally, 2 years ago, Nola had a client who was an English teacher and a poet, and while Nola was hanging up her art, she's an artist too, she sat down and explained poetry to me, and then she gave me her book of poems, which I read and reviewed, and I wrote 26 poems after that. Because I finally understood it. Well, poetry is creation. If you understand the imagery, it's bullshit. I don't fuck poetry. That's how I felt. And so Letters from Louise, that's my nom de plume. Letters from Louise came to be because I was willing to embrace diversity, sit down with the poet, and do what people told me I used to didn't do, was listen. And then I asked questions. 2 principles of real leadership. And from there, I said, oh, so it doesn't have to be this whole thing that I don't get and I don't understand. Roger that. So Letters from Louise, and let me know when you get there. Louise is my middle name, and Letters from Louise is my poetry. And it's the letters of the alphabet, but also letters to the world. So I'm using it in both ways. So Letters from Louise originated almost 2 years ago. Or we might even be right. Yeah. Well, no, it's about to be 2 years in June. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, April. So in April, it'll be 2 years. And so I wrote 26 poems, have to get back to it. But that was my mission, was to write 26 poems and use the letters of the alphabet. That's how I started. So we're going to start at the top, and everybody just go ahead and read but. B-U-T, not B-U-T-T. And then just let me know when you're finished reading it. Well, not let me know by what are your thoughts. What came to be? What did you think? Anything that resonated with you? I'm going to have an almond while you do that.